What? Okay. Okay. So, how does this? Do we just gotta fight you? Instant death. You're joking. Hey dudes, Blue here. Welcome back to another video and another Vault Hunters episode at that. Today we have a few things to knock off our agenda. We are going to start out by first making a shard pouch. And then next we're going to be making a bounty table and run a bounty for the third thing, which is the vault. We're going to be running another vault crystal, of course. It's been like an episode or two since we have, so I'm a little rusty, but let's get right to it. Yeah. So first and foremost, I already got the vault crystal loaded up, but first I said we were gonna make a shard pouch. Shard pouch is super handy thing, and it's actually a quest, which I will run over real quick. So shard pouch. This is a quest, and it actually has a really sweet reward. And this is a lot of text. I don't think it's worth reading all of it. So what we are actually gonna do is I'm just gonna sum it up for you. It can really be summed down to like just a few sentences. What it is the shard pouch can hold all of these in a single stack. All of the soul shards that we pick up from monsters, and we have a lot. We have, shoot, looks like we have like a couple, maybe even 1,000 of them. It can all be held in a stack with the soul shard pouch, and it auto picks up in dungeons in the vaults. It auto picks up the soul shards and stacks them, and it shows it to you in a single number without you having to do the math. I actually already prepped everything, but I'm just going to run through the crafting recipes with you real quick. So first and foremost, we have to have red and blue dye. I got my red dye from Beets, my blue dye from Lapis. Okay, back to the crafting recipe. So we got our blue dye from Lapis, red dye from Beets, of course. We need 5 purple wool. Okay, so now that we have our wool, we're going to put it in kind of a boat shape. Put the ender pearl in the center. Actually, we are skipping a step. We got to turn our gold into nuggets. We're going to put those in the top right and top left. Make our boat shape with the purple. Put a ender pearl and a string on top of the ender pearl. And that's going to give us our shard pouch. So just to show you how convenient it is, I'm actually going to store all my shards in here right now. And we'll actually get a final count on how many we actually have, because it's just eating up chest space at the moment. Hey, welcome back. So I have our final total, and it is 1,661 shards. That is a lot of words. But that's a lot of stacks that aren't taken up by chests, like taken up in our chests. So now that we made our shard pouch, we always just got to keep that on us. And later on, once we get past level 20, if we die, we don't want to start carrying stuff on us because we will lose our stuff when we die, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. But next, I wanted to actually make something pretty cool. It's called a bounty table. So let's pull up that recipe. So for the bounty table, what we need is a loom, which I just need 2 pieces of wood that I already put up on accident. Okay, now let's try that again. So it's 2 pieces of wood, because we're making a vanilla Minecraft loom, which is what you would normally use for your shepherd villager, I believe. And then we are going to put around the top in like a helmet format, 5 chromatic iron, and 2 essence dust, which we get from the vault. And that turns into our bounty table, which is super cool. Let's see. That should also have completed us our quest for the looting. That's the shard pouch that we made. And that's going to reward us with a normal pouch, which is this mod pack's backpack system, and then a pickup and a void upgrade. Super, super awesome. I forgot about it for a while, but now we have it. And that's amazing. And that actually goes on our back. And now I have that keybound. So next, like I said, we're making our nope, we already made our bounty table. So for the bounty table, we need. Okay, welcome back. I actually found a couple more 100 shards for our shard pouch, and I also found the thing I was looking for our table, which is bounty pearls. Yeah, which is what we need to be able to actually select bounties in the bounty table. So, a brief summary of these bounties is that we'll have a specific type, like mining, completion, kill entities, and then it will have a further like description, which like this one is mine 4x Alexandrite ore in the vault. And once you do that, you will actually get these rewards down here at the bottom. And this one is offering 22 vault silver, 27 vault bronze, 7 Larimar, and 23 chromatic. The completion quest, which is the completing the elixir vault, will give us 11 chromatic steel. It will give us 8 Larimar gems, 47 bottles of enchanting, and 30 chromatic iron. And this is mining 3x painite for what it's not really worth it. So we are actually going to do this one. We're going to do the completion, complete the vault. But what these pearls are for, it lets you re-roll the bounties inside of the bounty table. Because these regenerate like every 2 hours. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and put my stuff up into a chest, which I'm going to organize these chests later on. I'm going to store it. I did forget something else. Okay, real quick, before we do anything else, there is one more thing I have to make that I have been forgetting about for a hot minute. So what we need to make is, actually, I think I know the recipe off the top of my head. We need to make a tool station. And that's how you make this mod pack's custom tools. And we also just completed a quest. So, like, we're going to continue placing this stuff over here to the left. But, like I said, this is how you make this mod pack's tools. So, what you do is you feed in some chromatic, some driftwood, and some vault bronze into this tool station, and it will let you make basically cheap, high durability tools for the vaults. And they kind of only really work for the vaults. So, okay. So, we have just made ourselves a chromatic iron pickaxe. It has crazy durability. The only downside is you can't put mending on it and you can't repair it more than once. It has a limited amount of repairs. So we're going to make that, and we're going to make a... let's see... So we've made our pickaxe, and that's the pickaxe we're actually just going to use. But for now, let's actually scroll down here. We're going to complete our tool station. We're going to get that reward. And we're going to come to the bounty table real quick. There we go. And we're going to get the reward for the bounty station as well. So bounties and rewards. This is one such as just complete a bounty, and it will give us 32 chromatic iron. Vault tools. Okay, so we got to make the vault tools. We got to make another vault tool because it didn't register. So let's make another pickaxe. There we go. And that means we've made it. Okay, welcome back. So we have 2 more items that we need to make. So first and foremost, I'm going to make a vault recycler. It's this crafting recipe here. 2 essence, a netherite, 5 chromatic steel, a lava bucket. And so you guys might have noticed it said something about chromatic steel. That's A little harder to make than chromatic iron, but not too bad. It is, as you see on the screen, 4 chromatic, 2 refined carbon, and carbon just drops inside of the vaults, like the chest. And that is how you make the steel. And it only takes 5. Super, super easy. So what we are going to do is we're going to place our netherite ingot up at the very top middle. We're going to make a boat out of the chromatic steel, put the lava in the middle, and put the essence in the top left and top right. And that is how you get your recycler. Sweet, right? So the reason we made the recycler now and not later when it was going to ask us is because we needed a gemstone. There was other ways of doing that. They can drop from the end cycle chest, like when you win, like the completion chest. They can drop from that. I'm not going to fight that. I'm not going to hunt for that because it's kind of a rare drop sometimes. And I'm not going to sit there and make you guys watch that and struggle with me on that. So we got our gemstone. So there's the first thing we needed to make. Second thing we need to make is the gem applicator. It's the Joel applicator, right? If I can spell it right at all today. So we need anvil, a gemstone, driftwood planks, all pretty easy stuff. I don't think I have enough iron for it. I won't lie to you. So we might have to grab some iron before we make that. So maybe that's going to be our end goal for the episode today. I'm happy with that as an end goal so that we can kind of finish out our gear. So for now, I went ahead and placed the vault rock into the vault altar. And it wants 2 sticks, 2 copper, 8 seeds, and a stone. I have all those in this chest here, ready to go. My magnet picked up everything, didn't it? Yes, it did. So throw those all in there, completed, and smack that button. And we got our next vault crystal, guys. So let me go ahead and put up the rest of this stuff that we do not need. We're going to actually put these in this chest because these are really good to have. And we're gonna put up our pickaxe, even though we could keep using that pickaxe theoretically forever. But I like using the chromatic stuff because you can put gems and stuff on them later. All right, so we went ahead and got that stuff. We are gonna go ahead and enchant our pickaxe and then run the vault. So I will see you guys in a second. Okay, guys, we are ready to run the vault. I don't know if I'm forgetting anything. I probably am. But we will fix that inside of the vault if need be. Actually, building blocks first, and then if we're missing anything, we will fix it inside of the vault. Okay, so let's do this. So this is our beginner's insurance, beginner's grace elixir vault. And this is one of the ones that we have to craft. So right off the bat, I think we pulled an omega room. And an omega room is supposed to have... Oh boy, okay. Already getting murked. Oh no, okay. We're gonna come back to this room in just a second. Okay. Okay, I might die right off the bat. Right off the rip. Okay. We'll just keep running. We'll just keep running. And pray that they can't hit their shots. And pray that we can complete this vault in time. We're just gonna hide here for now. And hopefully not die. Yeah. So, yeah, that was an omega room, which we're probably never going to find ever again. And that basically has better drops than most of the stuff. It has better chests and stuff like that. So, for now, we're just going to kind of hide. And if you haven't noticed, these guys are a lot tankier than anyone else in the dungeon for whatever reason. But we have already killed most of them. I just have oh shit. Sent that back to myself. Let's try that again. So yeah, we're definitely going to try and find our way back to that room. And hopefully not die. Let's see if we got our heal up. We do. We're going to heal, then we're going to do it. Because that was rough. That was rough.
Crafting. Use mouse cursor. Narrator. Off.
I thought I turned that off already. Okay, let's go. Let's go. So we came in from the right over here. That's treasure sand, so we're definitely coming back. But I believe it is over here. I am super easily disoriented. There's a treasure room here. Okay, I definitely got lost. For now, we're going to mine and do this treasure room sort of thing. It says X marks the spot, but I'm not seeing no treasure yet. Okay, so I don't know what this is. If I die, I will probably cry. Oh, it locked us in. Okay, clear all mobs. We can probably do that. I think that was a wizard. Ow. Oh, why? Why little baby? Why little baby? Okay, we cleared all the mobs. And it spawned a bunch of vault gear. I will not complain. I will not complain about that. And it spawned some chests. Okay. So, yeah, it just spawned a bunch of vault gear after killing like 3 mobs. They did do a lot of damage, though. I won't lie to you. That's concrete. We don't care about concrete. We do care about these gilded chests, though, because gilded chests are one of my favorite types of chests. Because it is what gives us all the good stuff. All of it. Yeah. I will point out if anything super good drops, but getting decent drops. I can't really complain about it. But nothing super cool from it. Ooh, jewel pouch. Of course we get a jewel pouch the second I sacrifice one of our good jewels from the quests. Of course we pull one there, which is fine. It's not the end of the world. Oh, we pulled another one. Okay. I'm not complaining because we can use those jewels on our pickaxe and make it so much better. Either way. So I think we've already looted everything else in here. If I missed a chest, feel free to berate me in the comments. Did I get that one? Yeah, I did. I think I got everything except for the one that was in the actual place itself. Another jewel pouch. Heck yeah. I don't know if it was worth almost... Actually, it was definitely worth almost dying for. I can't even play stupid. Oh, I could have used my fireball there too. I keep forgetting I have that. Oh well, it is what it is. Let's see. So we got a helmet, a vault axe, some new leggings, a new focus, and a new shield that we need to roll once we get out of here. Okay, so continuing onwards. We're gonna see if we can find that Omega room that we almost died to the very first second of the vault. I was a little bit of a dum-dum. I did throw away my building blocks that I brought. So we're just gonna grab some of this wood real quick. 15 hyphae. Pretty cool looking block, but that's not what we're here for. We've been this way, so we're gonna do that. There is treasure sand down here, which I don't know what that means exactly for me. I've never really seen treasure sand except for inside of the raw vaults. But I guess that means a champion that is absolutely going to demolish me. Or not. Or he's just a little weak dude. That's fine. I'll take it. I'm happy with that. Some wooden chests. I don't really care about the wooden chests too much. I care more about my treasure sand. Oh, I could have been very easily trapped down there. Fireball. That wiped him out pretty good. Please stay away from me, Sir Slime. Okay. Just gotta mine the gold, and then we will continue with the looting. I want to actually try and focus on some of the mine today, because I need some biniatite. So that's kind of just one of the things we're kind of looking for here. But we also got to make sure that we stick on time so that we don't fill the vault and lose all of our stuff. Yeah, but let's continue. Which way did I come in from? There is more vault gold up there. I'm not too worried about it. There also is another chest. I will hit the chest just because I want the absorption hearts from that thing. From the little pylon there. But yeah, this dungeon, I want to try and find this Omega room we just were in, which is back this way, I'm assuming. We're gonna drink a potion vial real quick, just so I don't die. And okay, why would you follow me? You scared me. You scared me. What is this? What is this white thing? Is that a snow block? I don't know what some of this stuff is. But it's not what I was promised, though. I feel kind of lied to. Is there like a condensed nether block in here? I'll forgive you if you give me one of those. So it looks like this might be random block territory. Not really worth dying for, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I think I'll just move on. Not worth almost dying for. There's nothing that cool in there that makes it worth fighting those dudes for. Okay, let's continue then. Let's see if we can actually find that mine room I was talking about. Moving onwards, because I don't see an easily accessible mine. But I want to make a knowledge star today. That's the goal. That is the dream. And we are going to live it. Live it, live it, live it. Nope, not here. Not here. Let's keep moving. This might be a mine room. That's this place where we came in from, just so we don't forget. But let's see. Mine room. Overgrown chest, which I will actually spend some time to harvest. Oh, it's Rocky Dude from thumbnail 1. You kind of hurt, buddy. Have a fireball. There we go. Killed Rocky Dude. I guess he just spawns on overgrown chests in general. I didn't know that. So that's pretty cool to know. Then we got moss zombie galore. Leave me be, please. That's just wooden chests. Not worth fighting anything for. let's continue moving onwards. See if we can find what we are looking for. Is that where this is the way we just came in, isn't it? No. I see like a construction block though. What is this? Oh, that's cool. What? Oh, this is cool. Oh, this is so cool. What the heck, guys? Look at this. Um, does that mean we're fighting? What? Okay. Okay. So, how does this? Do we just gotta fight you? Instant death. You're joking. Instantly one shot? That's nuts. Okay. Well, that's one way to end the episode. Okay, dude. So after after that loss, that kind of sucks. What we're gonna do is we were just gonna roll our stuff and kind of wrap this episode up. We got some pretty cool looking gear, or I'm not. I mean, pretty decent pulls on gear. Is what I meant to say. Um, let's just roll everything all at once, and we will see what we got in return. In vault gear returns. So okay, yeah, that's dope. We actually pulled a legendary. I'm not a legendary. We pulled an Omega, which is the best form of gear possible. That's the highest rarity, and it is this guy right here. We're gonna put these other stuff up just to chill out for a second while we inspect this. Okay, so that's the helmet. We pulled a force field shield. What are the actual stats though? So it has 1741 durability. It does 6 thorn damage. So every time someone hits me, it does 6 damage to them. It's plus, so it has a reduced damage. Blah 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 blah. It has a reduced durability damage reduction. So we lose 10% less durability. It gives me 2 extra hearts, plus 8% knockback resist, plus 10% effect avoidance, and 500 extra dura on it. I like that a little bit more than what I'm using now, just because we absolutely got destroyed. So we do need to go a different route than what we have been going. So we got a new helmet, which is going to give us 5 armor, 4 ability power, plus 3 health, plus 12% effect avoidance, 7% item rarity, and plus 4% item quantity. And it turned me into an eyeball. It turned me into one massive eyeball. That's fine. It's fine, guys. It's fine. So we did have a rare Vault Axe pull, 12 attack damage. This is gonna be a secondary weapon for us because it actually does do a kind of crazy amount of damage for what it is. It's plus 10 dweller damage, 9% dungeon damage, 5% shocking hit chance, and some extra attack range. Would it have saved me in the fight against the elite stray that one shot me? Probably not. Still a good weapon, nonetheless. New pants, 8% increased attack damage, 10% knockback resistance, 4 item quantity, and some extra durability. 5 armor versus 5 armor. This one it has 6 armor, plus 2 health, plus 12% mana regen, and item rarity. What we have on is better. So we're going to keep that. We're going to look at this focus though. So it adds +1 to level of Mega Jump, +1 to level of Quill. It's not up our route right now, guys, unfortunately. So let's roll our jewel pouches, or actually pick our jewel pouches. Both the durability. I would rather put something else. What is it? Vanilla immortality. I don't know what that means. We'll look. But durability rune, trapped disarm chance, random. Surprise me. That is durability. Final one, jewel pouch. I don't know what the fuck that meant. That kind of scared me. Item quantity, I'm down for. Okay, so that is our rolls. We got an extra 400 shards from running those. Didn't get a mine at all, so we're gonna be focusing on mining next time. But yeah, we made a little bit of progress in what we have right now, and I'm happy with it. So without further ado, I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.